Hey everybody, this is Graham. So I haven't done one of these updates in a really long time. It's been so much going on lately that I just kind of forgot about it, or I don't want to say lost interest because I didn't. I certainly have been watching enough videos on YouTube, just not recording my own. But hopefully I'll get back in the practice of that. So thank you for your patience. Sorry if I'm talking low here. My partner's right in the other room watching TV, and I don't want to bug her by being here talking to myself. So, what has happened since I last did a little video update? Not as much as I would like. I went to my doctor, talked to her about getting on T, and she's really cool. She listened a lot, agreed that, it's something that we should talk about, something I should think about. She was more concerned, though, with the fact that my blood pressure was a little high. And I've been doing a lot of, exercising, trying to eat right. And even with all of that, it was still higher than she wanted it to be. So she put me on blood pressure meds, which sucks because I just don't like being on medicine. But she wanted me to go on the meds, try it for a couple months, and then make another appointment with her. So I went on the meds in December, and I have a 2-month follow-up with her on the 26th. So I'm hoping, I'll keep my fingers crossed here, that the blood pressure is down, that's doing well, and then we can talk about injections of T. So I'm really lucky because my doctor is queer and she's just really accepting. It wasn't like I had to educate her about it. She's more just making sure that I'm ready for this. Along with the idea of being ready for it, she gave me a referral to a counselor, and I've seen that person twice. She's a really great part of the Kaiser healthcare system here in the Bay Area, and she was totally cool. I was supposed to see her a third time, but I got a new job. And my very first week on the job was when the third appointment was, so I didn't get to go to that, so I have to reschedule. But she's really, good to talk to. It's been a good experience, and I don't mind going to the counselor because it's actually helpful to get kind of my mind wrapped around things. So in other news, like I said, I'm not on T yet, but I'm hoping to be soon. So I started a new job. I was the site manager for a one-stop career center in Berkeley, and I'd worked there for about 2 years. It's a good position. I was really, I love the people that I worked with. I liked the environment. But recently, the agency that ran the center just started moving in ways I was really kind of uncomfortable with, expanding too far too fast. And I actually got a job offer from a friend of mine who was a manager of a different career center in a neighboring city called Alameda. It's Alameda, California. And the friend of mine was the manager at their career center. She got a new position and said, hey, you want this one? Come interview with my boss. So I did. And so I have a new job. It's very similar to what I was doing. It's still social work focused, still working with people who are unemployed, and that's, so many people right now. It's really tough. But I've been on the new job for 2.5, almost, about 3 weeks now, and so far so good. The biggest challenge really is learning the system because it's part of a community college system, and I don't know that. I know the career center and the social services side, but not the bureaucracy that is the community college, so I have a lot to learn. It's also interesting because I'm starting with everyone introducing me with my chosen name, which is Graham, and actually, being introduced as he. So my supervisor is okay with it. Seems like that's going pretty well. She's using he, she's introducing me to people as he. It's just, getting coworkers on board and various people, but they're trying. It's not like they're being not supportive. It's just, something new for them to get used to. So I think that that'll go pretty well, knock on wood. So yeah, the job front is exciting and lots of changes, but it's kind of a welcome change, and it's nice to be going by the correct pronouns, even though I am not on T yet, but hopefully that will change soon. The other thing, I went this past weekend back home to visit my mom. I think I mentioned in another video that I currently live in Oakland, California. I live here in the Bay Area, and I've been here for 3 years. But I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri area, little suburb of Kansas City. So Midwest, kind of small town values. I was very lucky that my mom was very open, very accepting of the fact that, I identified as gay. That wasn't a problem. But I still need to tell her that, I'm now identifying as trans, and I would like her to start using different pronouns and my chosen name. So I went home this weekend, and I thought, well, I'll feel it out. I'll see if I want to tell her, but I just couldn't do it. I'm just really scared about how she's gonna react. It's not like I think she's gonna disown me or anything, but I just don't want to hurt her. I'm her only kid, and we're pretty close. I don't know. I'm just afraid that I'm going to cause her pain and suffering, and I don't mean to do that. It was always kind of a battle, me growing up, about, being a tomboy, and I can remember, one particular conversation we had where, like, I don't know, I had on jeans and a sweater, and she was like, "What are you, a boy or a girl today?" And it's always just been, kind of an issue. So I don't think this is going to be an easy topic. I'm not looking forward to talking to her about it, but I know I have to. So I think in my head, I want to go ahead and get the T prescription first, get over that particular hurdle, and then talk to my mom. So that's kind of where I'm at for right now. I don't know if I did the right thing. Maybe I should have talked to her this weekend. But for any of y'all watching, if you've told, your parents, let me know. Let me know how that went. If you have any suggestions, I'd like to hear it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm hoping to get on T really soon, and we'll see what happens. So I will update in a more timely fashion next time. Hopefully I could do these things maybe once a week or so, and like to actually make some connections out there with all you great YouTube folks. So thank you for listening to me ramble here, and thanks for your support, and I hope all is well.